WTBwJandC. Double-digit episode.
10.
Number 10. What's up, man? How you doing? How's your week going?
Fine. Thursday snuck up on me this week.
I know, me too, man. Yesterday was my birthday.
I didn't realize it until I woke up.
That it was Thursday?
Yeah. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh, thanks, man.
Did you do anything for your birthday?
Yes, I did. I did. I took care of a bunch of drunk people.
That'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the friends you hang out with.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, all my friends are bartenders and.
Yeah, let's say most of your friends are like bartenders.
What does that say about me?
You spend a lot of time at bars.
That's fair. So I went. Excuse me. I went on a date Tuesday night to TGI Fridays, and this was the whole plan. I was gonna go. She said that she had a birthday present for me. I was like, really? It's fine. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't need a gift, but you know. I handled it gracefully. It was actually a really, really cool present. It was this wooden guitar bass that opened up, and it had these wooden picks in there. It was really pretty. It had my name etched into it, and all the picks were personalized. It was like, this is a really cool gift. Like, I would expect that kind of gift. Like, it was cooler than Brianna had anything that she ever got me. She didn't give me anything. She's a cheap bitch. Anyways, so she got me this really cool gift, and we were drinking beers, and my plan was to go out and have a beer, eat a salad, because I was craving a salad.
Okay.
Sorry. But anyways, and then I was going to go home, and then...
Why did you say sorry for craving a salad?
Because people look at me funny when I say I crave salads. It's like, nobody craves salads. It's like saying you want a bowl of yard work to eat. But anyways, so my friend Bird was bartending, and she was all like, or she just got off of work, so she came up and she's like, hey, have you guys ordered food yet? And we're like, no. She's like, well, if you want to walk across the street to Wingers, you know, I can have a beer with you guys. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not, you know? More the merrier. So we went over there, and we were doing more beers, and then somebody brought up Jameson, and so we were doing shots of Jameson, and then they were like, we should go to Slick's. And I was like, I'm having a great time. Let's go to Slick's. So we went to Slick's, and then more shots, and then more beers, and then Cody threw up and got sober real quick. But everybody else kept drinking like it was the end of the world. And I ended up taking Bird home in her car, and my date, this poor thing, I don't know, it's only the third time we've hung out, and I've never seen her drink, but it seemed excessive. Granted, I was also excessively drinking. But I threw up and I sobered up like a responsible person. And so she fell down on a table and like cut her arm a little bit. And I don't think she was aware of how much she was bleeding. But she kept like trying to hug me and stuff, and like I knew blood was getting on my shirt. It was creeping me out a little bit, but it was like, you know, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways, the end of the night, we get Bird home. And I Uber back to my car, and then I drop my date off, and she's like passed out in the car. And I drop her off, and I finally make it home at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I've had like a terrible time. It's like I've thrown up. I told them I don't want to drink anymore. And then they show up with like more shots, and I was like, well, they already bought it. It's my birthday. So I took it. I threw up again. Sobered up. Nobody could fucking drive. So
yeah.
It was just a mess. I didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just like, I am so done being awake right now.
I know the feeling of taking care of drunk people.
Yeah.
And it's not a fun night.
You do it all the time.
I do it all the time because I don't really like to drink. So I was like, oh, dude, you could be a designated driver. And I'm like, nah.
No, man, I ain't trying to live that life.
It's like, I could think of a lot of things I'd rather do than take care of a bunch of drunk people.
What would you rather do than take care of a drunk me?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Wow. All right. I thought we were cool. I'm a fun drunk.
It's fun when people are getting tipsy and a little bit drunk.
Yeah, but not like shitty
once
fall
they
down
get
drunk.
sloppy drunk and you actually have to start taking care of them,
Yeah.
then it's no fun anymore.
Yeah, it becomes less fun. Absolutely. And I don't get that drunk anymore because I'm scared I'll fall down and hurt my knees.
That's a good point.
Like, seriously, like, it doesn't take much to light
Now
me up anymore.
there's a danger for you.
It is, and it's always present in my mind. Every time I've got a beer in my hand, I'm like, I can't get drunk because if I fall over,
It's over.
Yeah, that's it, man. There is no round two. That's it. It's terrifying. So I don't get super duper drunk. So last night when I was drinking, I was spending most of that time sitting down until I felt very okay to stand up. But like my date, she was drunk and like pulling me all over the parking lot by the hand and stuff, and I had to get like very serious very quickly. I was like, you have to stop. You're gonna knock me over and this is gonna just end like really quick. Oh, it was crazy. At the end of the night, she speared me in the leg because she fell down while I was waiting on the Uber to take us back to my car. She was walking towards me and just fell and just pow right into my leg with the one with the brace on it. So like it was okay, but it hurt. It hurt a lot, and I was just mad for like the rest of the night. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Fucking drunk people.
Fucking drunk people, I swear. But other than that, man, it was still a pretty good time. Everybody had some fun. I got a really cool gift, and that's how I turned 30.
30.
30. This is day 1 of 30. This is my first complete day of being 30.
Happens.
Yeah, it's not all it's hyped up to be.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Actually, you're the last one, I think, out of all of us to turn 30. I think so, because Kyle's 30, Corey's 30.
I thought Kyle was younger than me.
No, Kyle's older than Corey.
Oh.
We're all born in 90, except for Aaron. He was born in December 89. So Aaron was first.
Bitch.
Yeah, right, bitch. And
80s
then
bitch.
Dan, then Corey, then me, then... Oh, no. Then Kyle, then Corey, then Dan, then me, then you.
Maybe I am the last.
The last of the 20s. What are you doing in
I'm
this
still in my 20s.
final days of your 20s? I say good riddance to mine.
Going to
my
work.
My 20s sucked. Had 2 engagements fall through and I got crippled. Here's hoping the next decade goes a little smoother.
Here's hoping, bud. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that, bro. Cheers. Drinking water and tea, in case y'all are wondering, because we're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like tea.
no doubt. What are you going to do to celebrate your birthday?
I don't know.
You never do you? Just leave it up to other people. Celebrate your birthday for you.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Well, my last birthday, I went to Arkansas to visit my family for my birthday.
Yeah, I was very aware of that.
Why?
Because you were gone. I was going to take you out.
Oh, you can take me out this time because I'm not.
Because you're going back in September, right?
Yeah, because I'm going back in September for my brother's wedding instead.
Right on. I got my flight changed to the 12th. By the way, I'll be down there at the same time.
You changed your flight to the 12th. That's not the day I'm going.
September 12th through the 19th. Those were the dates you sent me.
It was not.
Yes, it was. You said make it closer to the 12th. And I was like,
yeah, I said
the 12th.
The 12th is his wedding. I will have already been there for like half a week.
Bruh. You suck.
I said my brother's wedding is on the 12th. That week, I am going down there.
Well, how long are you staying after your brother's wedding?
So I figured I was going to go like the 10th through the 17th. That was the days. It was
10th through the 17th.
Thursday through Thursday. That was the days I was going to go.
Well, that's fine.
That's not that bad. I thought I was going earlier in the week.
So I'll be leaving the day after you leave. And I'll be getting there a couple days after.
You'll be leaving 2 days after I leave, yeah. I'll have been there for 2 days when you get there.
Dude, I need to be 100% clear on your travel plans forever.
Yeah,
I've been telling you this for years.
If you would listen to me, because I said 10th through the 17th.
Maybe.
I said I was going Thursday to Thursday.
I remember one day, and that was September 12th, and I was like, okay, for sure I'm leaving on the 12th.
Because that is Michael's wedding.
Well, then I'll get down there when Michael gets married, and I'll hang out with Corey and Ashley, and then after the wedding,
Yeah,
or after that weekend, because you're probably going to be with your family. We can all get together and hang out.
Yeah, because that weekend I was going to be doing all the wedding stuff. And then sometime the next week was when I was going to go see Corey and Ashley and Dan.
I heard. Well, good. I'll be at one of their houses.
So you'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could just fly into Little Rock or something so they can pick you up, because I won't be able to pick you up on the 12th.
No. Corey and Ashley got a house now. They moved out of their apartment. Ashley sent me a snap last night. She got her kitchen fully moved in. And I was like, what about the rest of it? She's like, who cares?
The kitchen's here.
The kitchen's here. That's the important part. Nah, she didn't say that, but it would have been super funny. I'm sure she would agree with that statement. It's like all their crap is still in their apartment, but she's got the kitchen moved out.
They got a lot of stuff.
My God, they've got so much stuff. Yeah, if they're probably going to listen to this, you guys have way too much shit and not enough shelves.
So many little knickknacks.
Just pops.
Pops.
Their retirement is their Pops collection.
Huge collection.
But they both manage GameStops, so like that's their stuff. I mean, I did construction. I have a shitload of hammers. Makes sense.
Hammers.
You're a nurse. I'm sure you've got a couple of diseases. Man, I'm funny.
To be fair, I had those before.
That's fair. Nah, you got hella batteries and face masks.
I do have face masks.
Makes sense. That's why I got to get a job at a bank, man.
And
Farmers got a
gloves.
lot of tractors. Bankers got a lot of money. That's where I'm headed, man. Right into the bank.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Yeah, right. If I succeed or not, I don't have to worry about money anymore. No money in jail, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Nah, I'm 30 now. I can't be doing that.
At this point, you could get a life sentence.
Oh. Oh, a life supply and a lethal dose are the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why I always thought it would be funnier if those commercials were like, win a lifetime supply of yogurt. It would have been so much funnier if they had said, like, win a lethal dose of yogurt.
A lethal dose of yogurt.
Yeah, that's what's going on in my head. But you still got another month. Your birthday's on the 10th. First. Harry Potter's was on the 10th. Checkmate.
Check and mate.
So you're going to be here on your birthday.
I'm going to be here on my birthday.
Well, what are we going to do, man? Let's celebrate your birthday. You don't drink, so let's watch other people drink. It's your birthday. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with...
watch other people drink.
I don't know how to deal with sober people.
Well, I worked that night, so...
Well, that's fair. We'll figure something
We'll
out.
do something during the day.
We can do something on the 4th. Go out to the hill and watch fireworks in all the towns.
I worked the 4th, too.
You are just impossible. You know that? Tell those sick people to get better.
I'm off Sundays and
What do
Mondays,
nurses
man.
even do?
I have the same 2 days off every week.
Now, for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's true.
You've had a crazy schedule. I can't keep up with it. It's disappointing, man. You talk now. Now I'm sad.
I may try and get off my birthday. I bet I could. Get someone to cover for me that day.
Yeah. Well, I get why it's so hard to get nights off at your job, because you're really screwing somebody when you do that. And I would feel terrible. It's like making somebody work a double shift. Just back to back. That sucks. I'm not sure how it works, but that's how I understand it.
Yeah, basically. Because as a nurse, you can't just leave. You have to be relieved by somebody.
Yeah. You can't just clock out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's most jobs. And I'm like jobs that don't follow the typical 9 to 5. It's like gas station attendants can't just clock out and leave. Like they have to wait for somebody to get there, probably.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I always feel bad about calling in. That's why I never call in.
That's fair. Man, remember a couple years ago when I worked at Big Tex, and you came up here,
Yeah.
and you guys were telling me to call in at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I had to be
like,
there at
just
6
call
o'clock
in.
in the morning.
It's not worth it.
It's like, dude, just call in. Just call in. Just call in. I was like, it's 3 a.m. No one's there. Call and leave a message. Be like, hey, man, this is me. Sorry.
I ain't making it.
I ain't gonna make it.
Hope you guys get this before you realize I'm not there.
Hope they see that little flashy light saying that somebody got a message, which is funny because they fired the office assistant.
Yeah.
So nobody was like giving the messages for like 2 or 3 weeks, but it wasn't when I called in that night. But it was a mess for a while. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really been essential. Although working construction, if I called in, like it was just Pat and my dad. So not only did they know I was full of shit, but I was really screwing them if I called in.
I screwed him. And then I had to go home to him later.
I wasn't living with them at the time.
Oh, yeah. At the time you were living
At the
with him.
time, I was not. But if I had called in sick, they would show up at the end of the workday to my apartment and be like, "Hey, buddy, how you feeling?" Sitting there with a spray bottle. Oh, I think I'm dying. Just kidding. I think they listen to this podcast. Just kidding. Nobody listens to this podcast.
People listen.
My physical therapist is
We
going
have
to start
17 subscribers.
listening. Oh, look at us. My therapist was he's been trying to find our page for a while, and he finally just gave up. He gave me his email address, and he's like, "Just send me a link." So I sent him a link. So he's probably gonna hear this one or the last one.
You just search YouTube for JNC.
He did, man. He couldn't find it. I don't know why we're so unsearchable. I had a really hard time finding it too.
Well, maybe just because it was new when you were trying to find it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I've searched and found it. Just search JNC. And it's not the first on the list, but it's down the list.
I mean, it's down there. I was looking for.
It was on the first page of results.
I was looking for that picture of buttons because I thought that was the.
Oh, yeah. The buttons picture is not our picture anymore.
No, that was the original. Ooh, excuse me, the original picture. So I was looking for it.
It is still our picture on Twitch, I think, though.
We have a Twitch?
What do you think we've been streaming on? Every Monday.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how Twitch works.
Very honest, I don't know how this all works.
Yeah, we have a stream channel on Mondays if you guys are interested in watching that. I don't know how it works, but get on Twitch and type our name in.
There'll be a link in the comments section of this video.
That's smart. You can clearly tell who the brains of this operation is. Oh, man. Does it feel like the world's kind of coming back together a little bit, or just getting worse and worse?
A little of both.
It's like, are you optimistic or realistic? A little bit of both. It is kind of coming unhinged, but I think people are just really starting to get tired of it. Just like really starting to get tired of it. They're like, I'll give it to the end of the year, but after that, we're going to clean this shit up. Oh, I just want concerts back.
It's been a strange year.
It's been such a weird year. I feel like the whole world halted.
I don't feel like you even went to that many concerts.
I went to a ton of concerts.
Did you?
I would invite you to them all the time, and you'd never went.
Oh, yeah, because they were always for these really odd, like, bands that I didn't want to listen to.
Odd bands. Louis the Child, Seven Lions. You don't like EDM?
Yeah, I was to say I'm not a big fan of, like, EDM.
You know, well, I go to rock shows, too. Like, I went to 3 Days Grace, and...
I would have loved to go to a 3 Days Grace concert, but I was not here.
Yeah, it was before you moved here.
Yeah.
I just remember that. I went to that with Daniel. I blacked out that night. And
I
got the
would-
wrong band to sign my guitar.
I would have absolutely loved to go to a 3 Days Grace concert.
It was incredible, I think. No, the lady behind the bar thought I was with a band because I had like long hair and I had my guitar on my back because I went 3 Days Grace to sign it. And so she's like, "What band are you with?" And I was like, "I'm here for 3 Days Grace." And she's like, "Okay." And I was, I'm not in a band. I'm just want him to sign my guitar." And she goes, "You shouldn't have told me that." was like, what happens if I just give you $50? She's like, I'll feed you drinks all night. And I was like, okay, rad. So I was drinking Jack and Cokes. I had like 12 of them. It was like a bunch. And then I went back and I left another $50. But at the end of the show, like the entire venue had cleared out. And like, it was me and Daniel, because I was being slow as fuck, because I wanted to see the band to get them to sign my guitar.
Yeah.
And I saw a band and just associated it with 3 Days Grace. And I was like, oh my God! Would it be out of line if you guys like sign my guitar? And I handed my guitar to them, and I handed them. And they go like, dude, it would be out of line if we didn't sign your guitar. And I was like, oh shit, this is great. And he's like, you got a marker? And I had like 5 markers in my pocket. And I pulled them all out. I was like, I've got so many fucking markers. And I started handing them out. They all signed it. Next day, I was all proud. I put the picture on Facebook. I was like, oh, look, 3 Days Grace signed my guitar. I may have told this story on here before.
I don't think so.
Oh, either ways, turns out it was not 3 Days Grace. It was Breakdown Boulevard who opened for 3 Days Grace, and because Cynthia saw the autographs and said none of those are 3 Days Grace. So I looked them up and I was like, shit, I got the wrong band. Yeah, I blacked out. Daniel drove me home. It was the first time I'd been in his car, his new car, his Mustang.
Yeah.
And that's where I woke up. I was in the driveway at his house, like not knowing where I was. And that's when I decided I was going to quit blacking out in public. For good reason. For good reason. I'm tired of getting hurt. Ah!
Woke up in Daniel's car.
Yeah, I asked him why he left me out there, and he's like, I couldn't pick you up. You were 250 pounds of dead weight.
That's a good point.
I mean,
You were safe.
I'm dense.
I locked the door.
I
Cracked the window.
Left a little water bottle in there for you. Duh. It was a good time, though. So I don't like blacking out. I like drinking. I like drinking a lot, but I hate blacking out. I don't like hearing about what I did. Because I know drunk me's fun, but he knows when to stop.
Does he, though?
I feel like he does. You don't know. Your funny bone's broken. Your fun bone.
My fun bone. I just don't like to drink.
Exactly.
Drinking's just not my thing, man.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't all be happy.
I'm plenty happy.
I know. I'm not. That's why I drink.
I just don't particularly like being drunk.
That's fair. You don't like being not in control of yourself. And that's the best part of drinking.
And alcohol tastes terrible.
You're crazy, man. I love beer. I would rather drink beer than soda.
They make non-alcoholic beer.
I know it's gross.
Yeah, like all beer.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to sit back and relax with some O'Doul's.
All beer tastes gross.
I like it. Some beer tastes pretty gross.
I've tasted a lot of different kinds of beers. I've never tasted one I liked.
You have tasted a lot of shitty beers, man.
I've tasted most of the beers you've recommended.
To be fair, at that time in my life, I was recommending a lot of shitty beers. Like,
what would you say?
Week.
What would you say is a good beer?
I personally like IPAs. I stay away from darks and ambers. I know you don't like the hoppies.
I don't like IPAs.
No, they're pretty flavorful. So for you, I would recommend a light beer.
Yeah,
Maybe
the only beers that I can stomach to drink are like light beers. Really watered down beer that doesn't taste that much like beer.
you might like a Red's Apple Ale or a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Red's Apple Ale is disgusting.
You don't like the Reds?
No.
That makes me so happy.
All those apple
also think
cider
it's gross.
drinks, fucking gross.
Bad. Heard.
Mike's Hard Lemonade's not that bad. It still doesn't taste good. I'd rather just have regular lemonade.
That's fair. Some people just aren't beer people.
I'm not an alcohol person. It's the taste of alcohol that
really
annoys me, yeah.
That's so crazy, man. Because
the only drinks
whiskey
I've ever liked were mixed drinks that you can't taste the alcohol. Because it's the alcohol itself that I don't like.
Heard.
Anything which has an alcohol taste to it tastes terrible. To me.
Yeah,
personally.
It's so crazy. I don't know. Maybe when I was really
And
young.
beer specifically tastes really bad, so I assume it's also the flavor of the hops.
That does make a difference, yeah. You know what I would recommend for you, though? Motherfucking daiquiris.
I like daiquiris. They're
Yeah,
good.
everybody likes daiquiris.
Because it's a slushy.
It's a slushy.
Just call it what it is.
It's
It's a slushy with rum in it.
Slushy with rum in it. That's exactly right. Yeah, daiquiris are a good time, man. I like the strawberry daiquiris. That was the first thing I ever drank was a strawberry daiquiri. I was 14 years old at my cousin's graduation, hanging out with people I shouldn't have been hanging out with, thinking I was cool because I was sipping on a strawberry daiquiri. Just crack the top and be like, "Oh, I'm wasted, man."
First thing I ever drank was a warm Heineken, and I threw up after the first drink.
Yeah, you did. That beer was so skunked.
It was so awful.
That was so bad, and that was Dan's fault, not mine.
He did bring those.
No doubt.
And he was so proud of them, too. He was
I know,
like,
right?
I got these beers. They've been sitting in my truck all day.
All day,
in the
man.
sun.
I got these 5 warm Heinekens. He was all like, "Let's get wasted." It's like, no. Yeah, and you poured that shit out. I think I poured mine out, too, because it was definitely skunked. Or Heineken is nasty. I don't know. Since that day, that was, 10 years ago
That's
almost?
the only time I've ever drank a
15 years
Heineken.
ago?
So I don't actually know if a good cold Heineken tastes any different.
Maybe it does.
I assume it has to taste better than that.
That was definitely skunked beer.
Like
'cause
I
I've had
said,
skunked beer
I
since.
drank it. I threw up immediately after the first drink.
Yeah.
As soon as that beer hit my throat, everything just came back out. Like my body was like, nope.
What's in this? Epicac? Yeah, those beers were nasty. No, I've not drank a Heineken since, but I don't know. I've found better beer, and I don't hear good things about Heineken anyway, so here we are. Maybe I'll have one tonight. I'm going to see Zach after this. I'm going to go close Yard House down with him.
Close the yard house.
Closing it down. He got so drunk last night and karaoke'd for the first time in his life. You know how much Zach loves to sing.
Yeah.
Well, he did it with a microphone, finally. You know what his first song was?
What?
First song, his karaoke debut.
Never gonna give you up?
Fuck Her Gently by Tenacious D. In a room full of strangers. He sent me the same video 3 times last night. He's like, "Look at it! Look at it!"
If he was cool, he could have rickrolled the whole crowd.
Never gonna give you up. He would, too. He could probably nail that song. He's got a really good vocal range. I only hear him sing in the car. Never into a microphone. That's like, I was so surprised to see it. It's so weird to see him on stage.
Yeah.
Just belting it out.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Zach singing. I'm surprised this is his first time ever karaokeing as much as he loves music and singing.
I know. He's just...
I figured he'd been like
really
a karaoke guy.
Well, he's spent his whole life thinking he was an introvert.
Talk about not knowing yourself.
No doubt. No doubt. He was gone deep into the murky waters and still didn't know that. But it made me want to get back out there and karaoke. Because I like to karaoke. I can't sing for anything, but I do like yelling at strangers.
I don't like karaokeing in front of strangers, but I'll do it at like a friend's party.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you?
Well, like I did it at Derek's birthday.
Did you really?
Yeah, everybody was karaokeing Derek's birthday. You were late.
Oh.
You got there, everybody was already trashed by the time you got there.
Why was I late? It doesn't matter. Why am I always late?
Well, you were like, I think you had something to do because you were extremely. It wasn't like you were 30 minutes late.
Yeah, I was there
You
at
were
like 10.
You got there at like the end of the party. After people were already leaving by the time you got there.
Yeah, Michelle was trash.
Michelle
when I got
was.
there. I've never seen her like that before, or since.
But we all karaoke'd at that party.
That
was
fun. I'm sorry I missed it.
They were making margaritas, which I do drink because margaritas taste pretty good.
You like margaritas?
Yeah.
That's so good to know. I'm gonna have a catalog of things I can mess your life up with. Daiquiris and margaritas. What kind of party has those at the same time?
At the same time, none.
None.
You have daiquiris or margaritas.
You want fruity or salty?
Depends what kind of party you're throwing.
Yeah. Yeah, tequila and rum are just different nights.
This was a barbecue.
That's a margarita.
So we
vibe.
had margaritas.
Yeah, it's a margarita vibe. I don't even know what a daiquiri vibe would be. Baby shower? Yeah, I'm gonna go with baby shower.
All right. Just like a house party, not a
Yeah,
not
it's
a grilling
yeah,
party.
We
Just
got
like
daiquiris.
like daiquiris and finger food. That's a daiquiri.
That's the least masculine drink that I can think of. It's daiquiris. Not that it matters.
Appletinis.
But Appletinis. James Bond drank martinis, man.
But not appletinis.
But not Appletinis. I'm gonna allow it. It's just vodka with apple in it. Dan had a martini for the first time at the Cheesecake Factory several years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like $15 or whatever, and he complained about it the whole time because he didn't know it was just vodka with olives in it.
Well, it's mixed with vermouth.
Something like that.
There's something
It's
mixed with it.
Basically just vodka.
But it is mostly vodka, yeah.
So he was sitting there trying to sip this martini, and he hated it. But he's so stubborn, he finished it. And then he just
Well, he also paid $15 for it.
Yeah, but you would. You'd throw it away even if you did pay $15 for it.
I would, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to eat or drink something that's nasty just because I paid for it. Sometimes in life, you just got to cut your loss. Well,
Maybe.
that was a waste of $15, and I'll
You
never
know
order
what
it again.
You know what it is? Me and Dan grew up broke as hell. And I have a huge problem with wasting things, especially food. That's why I'm fat. It is. When I see people throw food away, I understand. It's okay, they're not hungry anymore. But dude, don't throw away your food.
I wouldn't throw away
because we would get in
food.
a lot of trouble for throwing food away when I was a kid. So it's just finish the plate. But
I would save food that was good. I would save it to eat it later. I just ate leftovers when you came in. I was eating leftovers from yesterday.
I don't know why it smells like Captain Crunch.
I'd throw away food if it was nasty food. I'm not going to fucking eat this.
You just associate this is no longer food. And this is garbage.
As soon as I try it and it's nasty, I was like, this isn't food. This is garbage.
I don't want to be eating garbage. Oh my god, have I been eating garbage?
Yeah.
I have.
Those sardines, man.
No.
Those were the most disgusting looking thing I'd ever seen in my life. I was like, I can't believe you're eating that, man.
Dude, they were good.
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't. I'm not, yeah.
Don't even lie. I saw the faces you made as you ate them.
I like anchovies. And I like sardines. But that was spicy sardines.
And some kind of red sauce.
And some kind of spicy red tomato sauce. And they were old.
When you open that can, it looked so disgusting. At first, I was going to try them with you. Mm-hmm. As soon as I looked, I was like, I'm not going to eat that.
There was a lot of sauce in there. It was mostly sauce. But Dan bought those sardines, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago.
What?
Longer than that. Those were Dan's sardines. He bought them for lunch and then never ate them. And they just stayed in the pantry forever.
I don't remember where they came from. But anyway.
That's exactly where they came from. I'm telling you right now.
I'll trust you.
It said Dan's lunch on them.
Dan, you have bad ideas for lunch.
You know what? He has great ideas. He's an adventurous guy.
That wasn't a good idea.
He's going to try new stuff.
I'm all for trying new stuff.
You
within reason.
are such a liar. You do things that you know work.
It's not true. Especially with food. I love trying new kinds of food. I'm not going to eat something that looks or smells nasty. But I'm all for trying new kinds of food that I haven't tried before.
I've eaten some things that looked and smelled questionable and ended up liking them.
Well, questionable and nasty are two different things.
That's fair. Questionable is just a nice way of saying nasty.
No, it's not. Questionable is just a nice way of saying, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Well, that was my attitude towards Indian food the first time I tried it. Because I didn't like the way it smelled.
Oh, I mean...
And same for sushi. And
I tried Indian food. And yet, Indian food doesn't look super appealing. But I still tried it, and it's really good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. Who doesn't like curry?
A lot of people.
I don't know that
I
many
like
people.
curry.
My parents, they don't like curry.
Yeah, I don't think my parents probably wouldn't.
They're
like
not
curry.
big.
But my family doesn't like spicy food very much.
Do they not?
Any kind of spice they usually don't like.
Heard.
Except for my dad. He makes these little like crackers that are spicy. They're pretty good. I love them.
I will forever be confused at the food your dad eats. Or is willing to eat. Like, he eats regular food, but... Like, because you told me he used to just eat sticks of butter.
He loves butter, man.
The dude loves butter, but, like, eating a whole stick of butter? Like, I like butter a lot. I put butter on Skittles, dude. I don't care.
That was when he was like a kid. He doesn't do that anymore. He does put a lot... He does put a lot of butter on stuff because he loves the taste of butter.
I mean, who doesn't? It's butter.
Yeah, it's butter. It's delicious.
Yeah, 10 million French people can't be wrong. But, no, just the idea of eating a stick of butter. I have eaten some odd things, but never a whole stick of butter.
I would rather eat a whole stick of butter than have eaten those sardines that you ate.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Those sardines were not great. Oof. I'm often surprised at what people aren't willing to eat. Because I'm willing to eat pretty much anything as long as I'm not allergic to it or, going to make me sick or something. So I'll give it a shot.
So I'm willing to try most things. Most food, I'm willing to give it a try.
Sure.
Now, if I don't like it,
yeah,
I'm not going to finish it.
But yeah, that's a key difference because I'll finish it.
I'll take a couple of bites of something new, and if I like it, I'll finish it. If I don't, I'll get something else.
I guess I'm going to go get a hamburger. Those are reliable.
Old reliable.
Old reliable. Speaking of old reliable.
Speaking of hamburgers.
Oh, shit. Where are you
I was talking to my brother the other day because we had talked about hamburgers on the podcast, and he'd listened to it, and he was surprised I didn't bring up the story of the last time he came up here. Or not the last time. The first time that he came up here
when
with
you
me.
Moved up here?
Yeah, when I moved up here and he came with me. We ate burgers every single day that he was here at different places because we were trying to find the best burger in the valley.
I remember that.
So we were eating
Smash Burger.
like 1 or 2 burgers a day at different places.
Dude, that's so
all over the valley.
What ended up being your favorite?
Smash Burger, actually.
Smash Burger?
Smash Burger.
You picked Smash Burger over Five Guys?
Five Guys? We didn't try Five Guys, actually, but we've already had Five Guys.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's a Five Guys in Jonesboro.
There's a Five Guys in Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah.
We were trying stuff that we didn't have back in Arkansas.
Does Smash Burger look suspiciously like GameStop broke into the burger business?
It does. The sign looks just like GameStop's
The
sign.
store's the same size. It's in the same kind of location, right next to a mall or some shit.
Yeah, it does. It's like GameStop's burger.
Yeah,
but it was good.
Color scheme. There's also a Zim's Burgers.
I have since found burgers that I like better.
Like the Habit?
That I'll have Michael try when he comes up here next.
Heard.
The Habit is good. I don't think I'd put the Habit on par with Smash Burger.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a place down in Caldwell called the Burger Connection, which is really good.
Yeah,
that's
right
actually, I like that. That's my favorite burger.
That's down by where you work on 10th Street.
Yeah, it's on 10th
Street. Yeah,
Street.
Burger Connection's great. They got good food there. Excuse me.
But yeah, for like a whole week. He was here. We ate
remember
burgers every day.
So many. I didn't know that y'all were looking for
Worst
the best
burger in Idaho is Boise Fry Company's burger.
What?
Which I know their whole thing is the fries, but their burger is just so plain and bland.
Oh, okay.
It's shit.
It was just plain. I thought it was like it tasted bad. I don't think it tasted bad.
Well, none of the burgers we had tasted bad. They all tasted like burgers.
Sure.
Their burger was just meh.
Just
it was a side to the fries, which is exactly what their whole thing is. They're all about their fries.
That's true.
To be fair, the fries I had didn't taste very good either, and I've never been back to Boise Fry Company.
Man, that's nuts. I like Boise Fry Company.
Maybe
but I go there
got
for
a
the
bad
chicken strips.
Maybe I got a bad batch. I go to the Boise Fry Company, For their chicken strips.
I love their fries too.
Chicky tendies.
Those chicky tendies, they drive me nuts, man. I'll blow through a pound of their fries. But we all know I'm there for the chicky tendies.
But yeah, that was worst burger. Best burger was Smash Burger.
Heard.
Since updated with Burger Connection being top.
Dude, we gotta write this stuff down.
We'll get Burger Connection to sponsor a podcast.
There you go. That would be so down. That would be great. Just like every time we do a podcast, we get a burger. Let's go. Could do a live podcast right in front of their store. Come on down.
Come on down. We're having burgers.
Having burgers. Best burgers in Idaho. Apparently.
Best burger I've had in the valley so far. Granted, I've not tried every burger place yet, but so far that's been the best.
One day, I'm fixing to go to Vegas. If I hit it big, we'll try every burger in this valley, buddy.
We need to go. I need to go to Vegas with you too, so we can go to Gordon Ramsay's steak.
Yeah.
Because that's something we need to do.
Well, plane tickets are $1 right now, so hop on that train.
Not $1. You got like a special deal where they were $1.
It was $100 to fly down there and back.
Yeah. Well, Vegas is a little cheaper because it's a one-way flight.
Yeah, and it's on a smaller airline. It's on
Yeah.
Allegiant. It's not like Southwest or anything.
Heard. The plane tickets have been cheap. The tickets I bought to go back to Arkansas were cheap
Yeah.
too.
Well, shit, it's only like an 8-hour drive as well, but it's a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
And that's the way to go, because you're going to spend
That's the way to go.
$400 in gas or, $100 for a plane ticket. Up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When are we going to do that?
When
When are we going to do it? Seriously.
When do you want to do it?
This year.
It's like I've just been waiting, man. I just
Have
got.
you?
I need a month's notice to ask time off work.
How about...
Unless we go on my days off, which I suppose we could.
Well, I want to go when the weather's nice. So how about...
So not the middle of summer.
Yeah, I almost said August for some reason. I was like, no, let's think more.
Oh, that sounds hot.
It does. September, October. Let's go in October.
October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about October?
Go in October. We'll try Gordon Ramsay's steak. Gordon Ramsay also has a burger place in Vegas too.
Really?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay Burger.
Oh, shit.
Oddly enough named.
Well, it's right on the nose. But, yeah, we can do that. How about October?
All right.
Any particular day? Figure that out when we get there.
If they say I don't
Sure.
really care, it's whatever day.
October's like the only thing big going on in October anymore now is Halloween. Like Brianna's birthday was in October. Halloween. I don't like Halloween at all, so it's not a big deal
It's
for
like,
me to skip it.
It just goes by for me. Like sometimes I go out to Daniel's house and hang out.
Oh, well, yeah, they get into it though.
Yeah, but we don't have to go on Halloween.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't be a good time to go.
My
Yeah.
costume is the same every year. I'm comfortable, man. I have superhuman comfort powers. It's jeans and a hoodie.
Jeans and a hoodie.
Although I did work in his garage scaring little kids.
Yeah.
Because I just love scaring little kids.
Yeah.
And that part was pretty fun. I could get into that part of Halloween. I just don't like being
It's like I
scared.
could get into scaring the shit out of kids.
Yeah,
That
man.
could be something I could do for a living.
Ooh, it's even better to do it not on Halloween because they're not expecting it. Do it on like Christmas. Just come out all bloody.
Why are there random kids coming to your house on Christmas?
I mean, I got traps. I mean, reasons. Sorry. Hello? We're going to edit that out.
Maybe.
Nah. Yeah, you like making no edits when I say dumb things, I guess.
I think you say more dumb things than you think you think.
I know. Maybe you're just saying it before I think of it. You're saying what I'm thinking before I think it. Oh, man. Maybe. I do judge myself very harshly.
You do.
In most aspects. That's why I don't like myself. But as far as saying dumb things go, like, it's not just me. A lot of people tell me I say dumb stuff.
It's like I have people telling me
Yeah.
the dumb things I said.
I get a lot of big suture conversations, you know what I mean?
Big suture.
Big suture. It's like I ask a lot of dumb questions like that. I catch myself when I do it too, and I'm like, oh no, they think I'm stupid.
Shouldn't have asked that.
Shit. Am I stupid? I hope I'm not. So I can do math and stuff.
I can do math.
I can count to 21 if I'm naked, but yeah, I guess I'm hyper aware of it.
Weird.
It's been a fun conversation.
Hyper aware.
Hyper aware. That's a word I use a lot. Hyper aware, hyper specific, hypersensitive.
Why are you so hyper?
I'm not, man. Like, I'm really chill. Even when I'm drunk, I'm pretty chill. Like, I often have people tell me that, wow, Cody handles his liquor really, really well. Because I'm just, like, blasted on a couch somewhere. And it's because I'm not moving or being loud a lot. It's like, I'm not handling it well at all. Inside my mind, I'm going through an existential crisis. But they're all like, wow, yeah, he's okay. I didn't even know he was drunk. I'm just sitting there like... It's like, is that not how drunk people sit?
It's like drunk people sit that way, man.
Yeah.
Happens like that sometimes.
Yeah, I got to make a new intoxication chart for myself. Just before, like, I had it mapped out in my head, like how many beers I could have and still have a good time, and how many beers it would take to get hungover, and how many beers it would take before I did something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had half a beer the day I broke my leg. So
yeah, but that wasn't because of the beer.
Extreme.
That was just a random accident.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, right now I can have a beer and and then still drive at the end of dinner. If I have 2 beers, probably should wait a little bit. If I have 3 beers, I ain't driving nowhere. But that's it. Like, after that, it just starts going downhill really, really quick.
It tends to.
But yeah, 1 beer deep, like, I'm in such a good mood. It's like, yeah, there's problems, but, like, none of that shit's affecting me right now. I just got this beer. I'm feeling great. Some beer and some food, that's a good time. I don't know why I don't do it all the time. Take some Tylenol, just destroy everything.
You have so many friends that are bartenders. They're always giving you free beers.
God, that is the worst part. That's why I can't lose weight.
That's why you can't have just 1 beer, because as soon as you finish it, they just drop off another one.
Yeah, they don't even ask anymore, really. They just ask which one I want. The first one. They don't ask anymore. They just ask, like, when I sit down, they're like, hey, you want the cryo stash or whatever? And it's usually that. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then... I can't tell that story. I'll get some people in trouble. But I will just keep getting beers without asking for them. And then I have to tell them I don't have to tell them what I want and when I want it. I just have to tell them when I'm done.
You just have to tell them to stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mac,
stop. Can go on my permanent drinking record. Yeah. So I'm at that part of life.
Hey.
It's a good sign. I'm going to take it as a good sign. I've had a lot of really great nights with beer. That's why it blows my mind so much that you just don't partake in it. It's so odd to me. It's like, for me, beer is the perfect beverage. It's always served cold. And if it's not, don't drink it. It's got carbonation, which a lot of people like. It's the key point of sodas, I think. It's not terribly sweet. It won't sour your stomach up. Tastes great. Smells great. There's 1,000 different varieties of it.
See, I was with you till it said tastes great, smells great. So I'm like, tastes like shit, smells like shit.
Different hills, man.
Yeah.
You're going to die on different hills. For as similar as you and I are, we take a lot of separate stances. That was actually, I wanted to do a YouTube channel with you a long time ago about our differences. Because I like pineapples on pizza, and you do not.
Pineapples don't belong on pizza, man.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I think there's a lot of people that stand with me on that one.
There's a bunch, and they're all wrong. It's super weird. All those people have PlayStations, and they're wrong too.
I'm an Xbox guy.
Exactly. We agree on Xbox.
The only reason I bought a PlayStation was for the VR.
No doubt. Step up your game, Microsoft. Apparently, the PlayStation 5 reveal was a big deal. Have you seen it?
I have not.
I have not either. We should watch it after this.
We'll watch it after this, yeah.
Apparently it's a big deal. We'll talk about it next week. There's already memes about it on Reddit. And I think it just happened today.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't watched it.
Today or yesterday?
Because I only woke up a couple hours ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, I've been sleeping so much lately, but I'm still tired like all the time. Even coming in here.
That'll happen, man.
Yeah.
I do sleep a lot. And I try and set an alarm to wake myself up. Mm-hmm. But the problem is I have nothing to do when I wake up. So I usually just turn it off and go back to sleep.
That's fair.
Like, before I had to wake up to go to work. So I couldn't go back to sleep. But now, I turn off my alarm. I sit there and I'm like, I got nothing to do. So I just go back to sleep.
Look at my phone for 3 hours.
I look at my phone for a few minutes. It's like, sleep time.
Sleep time. Get up and cook something, or I don't know, clean the bathroom. And that's what I would do whenever I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep.
Well, it wasn't that I couldn't go back to sleep. My body was telling me to go back to sleep.
Oh, that's fair.
I was trying to get myself to wake up.
Do you find, since you're on a reverse sleep schedule right now, do you find it harder not to fall asleep, but to get rest during the day? If you sleep during the day, do you feel like you're not getting rest? Because that's what I feel like.
No, I feel fine. Like, I feel like the quality of my sleep is the same, even though I'm sleeping during the day now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
To be fair, the quality of my sleep has never been amazing.
Oh, a weird thing in the real world with like functioning adults and stuff.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton is in court this week over Benghazi. This some
Really?
news. I don't know. I'm not tracking it. It's just something I found out.
Interesting.
Yeah. I found out because I was listening to a conversation about how the riots are a distraction from this trial or something like that. I was like, nobody's paying attention to this. It's like, to be fair, if the riots were going on, it's like I still wouldn't care about Hillary Clinton's court thing going on. I had nothing to do with any of that. It's whatever, man. I'm not a judge, but I do spend a lot of time judging.
Like, I'm not a judge, but I am judgy.
I am judge-like. Okay. I put a thing on Facebook today. I was like, judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the quality of their playlists. Got some good reactions. That was good. That was a little original thought.
Yeah, we'll leave it there, I guess.
Yeah.
Not by the color of their skin, but the quality of their playlists.
That's right. It's not a phase, guys. Bye. Oh, wait.
We got to do the outro.
The outro.
Man.
The outro's your thing.
You jumping ahead.
I just say bye to stuff. See? I always sound dumb at the end. Always at the end, I screw it up.
If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button.
Hit
it
the
really
mystery
helps
bell.
out, guys. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. All our important links are down below. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. We stream on Twitch every Monday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
I like
We'll
it.
see you guys next week.
Bye. Can I do it now?
Yeah.